Hi there, sign of Cancer. This is like T2. Kim here to do your reading. This is going to be a next 48-hour reading. I don't know why, but I feel kind of scattered with your reading. I don't know. I just ate too, so I really shouldn't be feeling this way. All right, Moonology Manifestation. Dropping into my heart space. Thinking from the heart. New moon in Virgo. You have to trust that all will be well. All right, so these are intuitively guided messages, but also channel messages. So I just kind of allow whatever wants to come in to come in. So trust all will be well. On the bottom of the deck, I have full moon in Leo. Go wild. Go wild. Okay. Full moon in Leo. Go wild. All right. I'm going to keep on with the oracle for a second here, Cancer, because I'm feeling really drawn to this. We are going to do the breakthrough spread. The breakthrough spread is going to have 6 spots. The first spot will say what your pattern is. The second spot will be your challenge. The third card at the top of the pyramid will be your breakthrough card. And number 4 will be the power, your power card. And 5 is your outcome. And 6 will be the action to take. So you have to trust that all will be well. And it feels like there's just so much not revealed. But, you know, it is new moon in Aries, so... The thinker. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is about worry, or, you know, because of getting both of these. Trust all will be well. And the thinker, number 44. I'm also picking up building and strategy. You see all those beautiful stars too. Fours are associated with the foundations. I think you're trying to think of how to build something. That's what I think. What you're doing is trying to think how to build something. Okay, this can be anything. Whether this is talking about relationship, whether this is talking about career or business. Yeah. Building blocks. You have to trust that all will be well. Trust that all will be well. Let's use the Kepler deck. Just curious. Let's use the Kepler deck. Oh, can you even see all that? Jeez, you can't. Okay, let's see. There. There. Here we go. Kepler fortune-telling deck. Give me something. Give me something that will help Cancer figure out, what are they trying to build? What are they thinking about? Yeah, sudden wealth. Thinking about, and maybe it's like building blocks, but thinking of how something could suddenly become very profitable, right? So maybe that's where this reading is leaning, is to figuring out how you can bring in sudden wealth, or sudden wealth that's coming to you. 777. And it benefit the community too, and have something to do with your occupation or occupations. Oh wow, this is really good. This is really good. I like this. Okay, so occupation. All right, well, let's get the pattern that's coming through here for you. Let's get the pattern. And remember, sometimes a pattern is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it's just what we need to have a breakthrough about, because it keeps coming round and round, like the bottom of that deck said. It keeps something that keeps happening round and round. Maybe even unconscious of it until now. Who knows? All right, so what is the pattern for Cancer? What's the pattern? Ace of Cups. Beginning something new. New loving beginnings, or love begins. Starting things. Falling for. Taking that leap of faith and loving the beginnings. There's something about the beginnings. Now, is it a pattern that right when something feels like it might be a really good opportunity, where is that leap of faith? Or when something feels like love begins, do you deny it, or do you think about it a whole lot? Or do you build? Or do you build? What's the challenge to this? New. What is the challenge with this new thing? Now remember, love begins can be occupation. It can be something that you do that you absolutely find out that you love. Maybe you don't know that you've loved it. Oh, wow. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Fates and Temperance. Here's the challenge. Accepting another cycle and beginning something. Because something's wanting to come in, that when this energy comes in with yours, it's a complement. So I get the feeling of you being really whole within yourself, and then this energy comes and it almost like brings good luck or something, like, you know what I mean? Like there's something that brings it makes the vibration that's already high even higher. Ooh, this is good luck. And this is the challenge, is to, like, will you accept fate? Or do you believe in fate? Maybe it's asking if do you believe in it? Do you believe something is destined? Something is destined for you. Tell me about the breakthrough. What's the breakthrough? For Cancer, what's the breakthrough? The Queen of Cups. All right. So when the Queen of Cups is in the reverse, you can have a breakthrough that a person is using love to manipulate or to get what they want. I don't always get that, but I'm getting that in this reading. And I'm also getting that the Queen of Cups in reverse could be that you're always giving to others, not as much to yourself, and therefore there's some kind of, like, the energy, it's depleted. Like, you have to love yourself and give yourself the attention that you're giving others too. So there's something about your giving, and definitely a breakthrough about your health. And you're on the way to something making you feel a whole lot better. Okay. Trust that all will be well, especially if you're having an issue with that right now. And I'll clarify more for the people that could resonate with it being a person, like realizing that somebody's emotionally manipulative. Sometimes it's a pattern that we run into people like that, and they don't even know that it's their pattern, you know? Tell me about your power. What is Cancer's power? What is Cancer's power? Isn't that crazy? That was what was on the bottom for this. So your power is that you're not going to wait forever for somebody. For somebody. So, like, you can lose your patience, right? You can lose your patience. And you can just withdraw all your investment right like that. That's your power. That's actually your power. It not only protects, but it's like you have a very good eye for what to invest in and what not to invest in. 44, 11, 28, 39, and 34 are the numbers from your oracle cards. Tell me about okay, tell me about the outcome. So this has been coming out for a few signs. This is something that you can do something about, let's say. So when it comes to health or relationships, there is a tendency to put your emotion into something that's not giving it back. I don't know why. And now, so it might be like something's unrequited. It can also mean that when you have the ability to choose things to make you feel satisfied, it can be choosing those things that aren't that great for us when it comes to health. And so maybe that is being looked at, like, are the choices that you're making to spoil yourself, are they good for your health? What about your choices in love? Are they good to love you back? You know what I mean? Like, so that's what that's saying. Because there's something new that's wanting to begin. Okay. And this is real. This breakthrough is that something is not necessarily real. Or it's just, well, if you're at this reading, then it just isn't, according to my tarot. So tell me about what action to take. Tell me about what action to take. The Devil. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Sometimes we like what's not good for us. Sometimes we like what's not great for us. Like Aristotle said, all things in moderation. And that might mean what this Devil energy is suggesting, that more planning and maybe more focus on your wealth, but not too much. Like if you're having a drink, one drink's a good idea. Too many will affect your health. So this temptation, possibly also the action to take, is to move past your fears when it comes to something new. The Six of Swords is like, yeah, you're gonna remember that whatever decision you made the last time, you're gonna do the opposite of that when it comes to either this person or this situation, this type situation, right? All right. I wonder if you're building something in the community too. I mean, if there's something like that. Or building a community. Building a community. Alright, so about the pattern. About this pattern. Tell us more for Cancer. Ooh, you need to work on it. You just need to work on it. There might be something new regarding work or occupation. Starting something new that really works for you. Putting in the discipline and the effort. That's making, wow. And you know what? There's sigils. Sigils. I think that's how you pronounce it. Like, that's interesting. It doesn't always come across to me as that, but you know, there can be certain sigils like Solomon or whatever. There can be ones that are specifically made just for you that might help with making something more prosperous. In fact, it might be so prosperous that you do have to watch for this materialistic type energy. Wow, this is a good pattern. So you may have a pattern of overworking too. I'm gonna tell you. All right, so tell me here about what is fated. Tell me about what is fated. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Again. It's inevitable. There is something that you choose. It might not be the best for you. And it's time to move past a stalemate. That's the challenge. Can you pick something that's right for you? Whether that be your choice, and usually it's like an indulgent of some sort. And I mean, it's coming out twice. So 2 nines would also represent to me that there's a feeling like part of the challenge is to move on from the past energy. All right, Cancer. So your power is not having too much patience for the things that aren't turning out right. And I have 2 of Wands, Temperance, and the Knight of Swords. Beautiful energies. All right. So, like, you will agree there's divine timing, and there is a such thing as maybe perfect chemistry, right? You do know when it's not right, and necessarily, the Knight of Swords is saying there's going to be a lot of change when it comes to the things that you have planned. The devil's in the plans. Some kind of strategy regarding your pentacles. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, so planning, foresight, that's also part of your quality. Temperance is a power card. Could be that you have a really strong spiritual team and your angels helping you with this. This Knight of Swords is coming across as knowing the right time to put in and to take out when it comes to investment, knowing when to do that, knowing when to put in, knowing when to take out, knowing when to seize the day. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, because this is your breakthrough. Wow. Another Wheel of Fortune. 2 Wheel of Fortunes, guys. Seriously. You're about to have extremely good luck when it comes to realizing the love that you should be giving yourself, but not just that, the positive health benefits that you're going to focus on. There's a turn of events. It's a fortunate turn of events. And it definitely involves something getting much better with being able to find somebody to talk to at this moment. There may be an issue with that. But there might also be an issue with you not being able to open up as much to others or to someone else. Maybe about what it is that you really want. This can also be like giving to others, giving to others, giving to others. Where's the giving to you? A little bit of this spoiledness is what's necessary, I think. Tell me about the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. So this is, so part of the outcome is choosing something that's not that great for you. And I'll tell you, it is a past situation that's still lingering. What else about the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Empress energy. Possibly when dealing with a mother energy, or it doesn't have to be. The Empress is just somebody that births something to life. So it's like you're not giving up on something, but I don't know if it's necessarily good for you. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups. King of Wands. So the King of Wands is masterfully building. Your reading is a little confusing because it's like getting all the energy of you being able to get everything that you want and then not choosing it. That's what's weird. So this might even be like, this might even be representing the fact that you have the ability to choose whatever you want, but hesitating. And the King of Wands is saying, if, you know, it's weird. It's like, I'm thinking of that. If you build it, they will come. So it's about something that you can build that you would want. And I feel like you should just go after. And there's something that's going to come to you anyway, because it will be destiny or fate. I know you may be worried about making a bad decision, or somebody else has made a bad decision. Oh, wow, it's 22 minutes in. I didn't realize how much. King of Cups in the reverse. And the Four of Swords. It's like mastering your emotions. This can be like when things go from... So it can be being very emotional about something or someone from the past. And this could be about taking that time out to heal and balance your emotions. This time out is time for contemplation. It's healing, body, mind, and soul. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you. Join me for your next reading. Let's get some Ask the Angels cards. And then I'll pick a timing card, so you can pick one of these angels. We'll put out 4, and it will have a timing card with it. The timing is for whatever you want to apply the timing card to. Like months, hours. That's, you know, 9 weeks is what it says on the bottom. So there's pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. There is a method to this madness. 1 is get more information in 72 hours. If you chose 2, you have unlikely and 6 weeks. If you chose 3, you have improving health, what I tell you, and plan for the long term. Number 4, a year from now, and then I have over a decade. I hope those are good. I hope that's good news for you. Here's the mindfulness deck, or what is it? Wisdom of the Ages. Wisdom of the Ages. And we'll end with this. Impermanence. One of the 3 characteristics of existence. And the body is infinite collection of living cells, moving, multiplying, and dying. The mind is thoughts, perceptions, feelings, never ceasing, ever changing. A flow of mental experience. Things that surround you, the seat, the room, the objects, they're just a mass of particles that only appear solid and static. Everything is impermanent. Beyond the city, the country, its trees, hills, mountains, forests, and deserts are all changing, growing, transforming, and ceasing. Oceans, rivers, streams are all moving, flowing, changing course, direction, and substance. People, animals, insects all grow, change, and die. The earth and universe and galaxies beyond are forever evolving, expanding, disintegrating, and disappearing. It says cultivate a strong feeling of the ever-changing nature of all things. Bring stillness to the mind. Contemplate the impermanence of all people, places, things, even this life. Rouse thoughts and insights that it is unrealistic to cling to things as if they were permanent, because nothing is permanent. Whatever is beautiful and pleasing will change and eventually disappear, in the same way that whatever is unpleasant or disturbing is not forever. It will change too. There is no lasting happiness by grasping to things that change. So allow the mind to expand and develop acceptance of impermanence. Impermanence. So constantly building. All right, that's what I got. Sending you love and light. Contact me through the description box if you want a private reading. Bye, Cancer.